Hello, everyone. My name is Dr. Raj Shekhawat, and I have lived and worked in 5 countries across 4 continents around the globe. And I've had an opportunity to travel more than 20 countries around the globe to present my work, to meet people. And I think based on my global experience, I thought I will share one of the most important lessons which I have learned. Now, this particular lesson is applicable in academia, outside academia. It's also applicable no matter which discipline you're working, whether it's sciences, humanities, or anything else. It's also applicable in your business. It's applicable in different cultures, whether you are living in United States or you're living in Eastern countries, or you're living in Southeast Asia, you're living in West, wherever you are from. This particular principle, it applies to everybody. And that principle is kindness. Now, let me share this little story with you all. Last year, when I was moving from New Zealand to England, we are looking for a rental place. And I was driving around this particular property we were interested in. And I saw a man who was probably into his 70s waiting at a bus stop, and it was very, very sunny and quite hot. So I thought I'll just quickly have a chat with him. So I just sort of scrolled down the window, spoke to him, and I asked him where was he going. And he said he was waiting for the bus from past 15 minutes, and seems like the bus is late. And I told him, hey, why don't you just hop in and let me just drop you? The place you're going is not very far from where I'm going. So I saw that he was slightly hesitant, but then I think he was too tired and frustrated as well, waiting for the bus. So he hopped on the car, and then we had a quick chat, and then I dropped him. Few weeks later, we managed to find the house we were looking for, and there was a knock on the door, and we saw a bouquet of beautiful flowers with a thank you card in it. And then after reading it, we were really, really touched. We thought that was really sweet of someone to welcome us in our neighborhood. And of course, I saw the person's name and the house number. I just went on, knocked on the door, and guess what? It was the exact same gentleman I dropped few weeks back. So all I'm trying to say is kindness is beautiful. And the more you practice kindness, it sort of comes back to you. And this is just one very small example. There are thousands and thousands of examples I've experienced in my own life. So I think kindness is extremely important, especially in academia or business, where people think that, oh, it's very cutthroat, it's very competitive, there's no space to be sort of soft and kind. Contrary to that, I think if we practice kindness, it can make some massive, massive impact on people. And in the first instance, the person it benefits the most is the person who is practicing kindness. So if I am being kind to someone, I get the first-hand benefit myself. So it's extremely, extremely important for our mental well-being, for our growth, to become a better person, to practice kindness. If you are ever feeling a bit down or not yourself and you're looking to do something, look around yourself, in your own family, in your neighborhood, your colleagues, and try and practice kindness. And that could be something as simple as asking someone if they're doing okay and if there's anything you can do. And I think in my professional life, I have received heaps and heaps of professional generosity and kindness. And my value and my goal is to then pay it forward. So that could be a grad student who's struggling, that could be your colleagues, that could be anyone, that could be a stranger you meet during your commute to work, or somebody you meet on the walk or on your neighborhood. So I think kindness is absolutely worth spreading. Then the funny thing is, human beings are capable of so much of goodness and kindness. But in the era we are living in, because of the media and social media, the negative news gets attention and it spreads so quickly. As a result of that, people's attitude and mindset gets shifted slightly towards negativity as well. And there is so much goodness, so much kindness, but the sad part is it doesn't really get that much of spotlight and attention. The principle is where attention goes, energy flows. So we all hold the microscope of our life. We can choose. We have a choice whether we want to magnify kindness or we want to magnify hatred, discrimination, negativity which is going on in the world. The more we practice and magnify kindness, the better our lives will become. So, make sure you all practice kindness as well. And if you have any wonderful story which has touched you in terms of kindness, feel free to spread it. Feel free to share. And that idea, that kindness is absolutely worth spreading. Thank you so much.